Hello, Excel fans. David here. We're skipping over a couple chapters. We're going to go to chapter 12 so that we can work with macros. Let's start by opening up a template. To do that, open up your Excel file. Over here, we're going to click on New. And in the search box, we're going to type invoice with finance charge, simple, and hit enter. Rewarded with one template. Click on the template and then click on Create. I will enable the content. Now I'm going to modify the template to make it my own. So I need to click in B2 and type Charlie's Painting Pros. Before I hit enter, I just want to point one thing out on the invoice. Down here, there's a text string. It says your company name. Now watch what happens to your company name when I hit enter. It changes to Charlie's Painting Pros. Why? Because they have a text string in here, and we're going to learn about creating text strings in chapter 11. We're in B3. So I'm going to go Control I, make it italics, and type in, let us add color to your life. Continuing with our modification, I know that I'm painting people's homes rather than shipping things out. So I'm going to click in C5, which is, it says ship to, and I'm going to type in area. And I'm going to do that in all caps. Add a colon. Being that I don't need to ship anything, I'm going to select the name down to phone. Now, let me show you another little trick. If you're going to select an array, I can go up to the name box and I can type in D6 colon, because it's an array, through D10. Now this might help you when you're looking at things on the Moss exam. When I hit enter, notice that highlights that array. I'll hit delete. The next array we want is B14 through B15. Now I can just come down here if I want, highlight it, hit delete. So I've cleaned up my invoice. Down at the very bottom here, I need to change the address. And I'm going to use 1234 Siskiyou Boulevard, Ashland, Oregon, 97520. Later, I know that I want to put the invoice here on a page and I want some spacing. So I'm going to add a new row just so I'm not clear at the top. Let's right click on row 1 and say insert. It'll insert a blank row above. I also want another column where A is. I'll go right click, insert a new column, and let's make that column width 2. So I go over to the Home tab, go over to the Format. I'm going to come down to column width and just type in a 2. Now let's select the range B2 through F29. I'm going to just do that up here in the name box. B2 colon F29. Type enter. So I've highlighted my entire invoice. Select borders, and I'll say outside border. Let's get rid of these little notes. So I'm going to select B2 through F25 and C27 and C28. So with my first area highlighted, I'm going to come down to C27, C28. I'm going to hold my control key, select non-adjacent ranges. Let's go to the data tab. And on here, we want to select data validation. This guy right over here, click the down arrow on data validation, click on data validation again. This says contains one or more types of validations. We're going to say erase current settings and continue, say okay. Now we have some input messages here. So input down here in the bottom corner, say clear all and click OK. Let's change the name of the worksheet. So down here where it says finance charge, go all the way to the bottom, double click, that puts you in edit mode, type in customer invoice, enter. And I'm going to scroll up to the top, click up here somewhere near the top. See, when I click off of it, I got a nice little invoice there. I like it. Let's go ahead and change the name of the file. Go File, Save As. I'll browse. Where am I going to put this? I'll put this in my BA 386 folder. I'm in my Chapter 12 folder. Say a new folder. This is where my template's going to be housed. Let's call it Chapter 12 Hands-On. So the folder name, Chapter 12, hands underscore on. Right, so that's my folder. Hit enter, then double click. Let's leave the name the same, but notice that we do have a different file extension. Hit save.